of the award-winning Red Dwarf. For those of you who haven't seen it, the programme follows the trials and tribulations of the last living human being and his non-human companions aboard a spaceship. In a moment, I'll be talking to Craig Charles, Danny John, Jules, Norman Lovett, and Chloe Annett, otherwise known as Lister, Cat, Holly and Kuchansky. But first, let's take a look at a clip from the new series.
We must take action. Be bold, positive, decisive. I suggest we move from blue alert to red alert, sir. Red? Let's go all the way up to brown alert. But there's no such thing as brown alert, sir. You won't be saying that in a minute.
This is the Red Dwarf crew, Crichty.
How?
The nanos must have resurrected them along with the ship.
Mr. Thornton, read them their rights.
You have been found guilty of contravening Act 21 of the Space Federation.
So, 8 million people watched that show. Craig, there must be an awful lot more mad people in the world than we ever thought.
I don't know. I mean, I think science fiction is a very sort of popular genre, you know. If you look at all the sort of the biggest motion pictures in the world are all sort of science fiction movies, from Lost World, Jurassic Park, Terminators 1 and 2, Star Wars 1, 2 and 3. I mean,
but they're all deadly serious. That's the difference, isn't it? I mean,
well, we play it, we play it very straight. I mean, it's not.
Oh yeah, okay.
We play it like we do play it like we mean it. Yeah. But it's just some of the ideas are a bit strange, really.
Serious acting because I'm a method actor.
Yeah. It's nice to see your whole body from time to time, I must say.
To research for my part, I had to go to Essex.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an upper class actor. And I go to Essex and I picked up a lot of things in Essex. You can pick up a lot of things in Essex.
We were talking about I wanted to ask you about the role taking over your real life. I understand you're a bit of a moaner in real life as well.
We got him up the series too, because he just moans.
He does moan a lot.
The thing is, I'm so up there. They couldn't compete with me.
And Danny, you learn from this. I mean, it must be a wonderful experience to work with such an experienced
I've always
actor.
learned from Norm. He's got a very unique delivery.
Very slow.
He's a baker's son.
You have to hang in there for the end of the line.
Yeah. So listen, your heartbeat was playing up last night. Is it normal now?
A bit of rhythm was injected into the show last night with my heartbeat and my colour-coordinated interiors.
Yeah. And a bit of glamour too. You said you wanted to bring in-your-face flirtatiousness to your role.
I don't remember saying that.
It says here.
Okay. No,
You happy with that? I mean, you can live with
I
that?
think, I like to think she's glamorous. I don't think she's particularly glamorous, but I mean, she's more sort of a G.I. Jane
She's
type.
the new girl.
Yeah, she's a new girl.
Not anymore, though.
Well, no, but I mean, what's it like?
What, being the only girl in an all-male series? It's great. Yeah. It's really great.
It's not intimidating at all, is it?
No.
You get used to this. You get used to it.
You're all very close. Listen,
Not that close.
the special effects last night's show were pretty spectacular and a long way from the beginning. I think we do have a clip from the very first series, which we're going to have a look at, just as a comparison here.
That's a good idea.
Listen, just hold your horses. Listen to me. Better make myself look big. Fearsome. I was fearsome.
Holly, what was that?
During the radioactive crisis state, your cat and her kittens were safely sealed in the hold. And they've been breeding there for 3 million years and have evolved into the life form you just saw in the corridor.
Now that
so
looks
much thinner.
Yeah, but that
They're
looks
all
like
so
it all
much
took place in the BBC washroom here.
It does a
and
bit.
now you've got warehouses and exploding spaceships. I mean, it's a whole different ballgame.
But Norman had hair there, which was
And
like
you were
really
thinner.
quite good.
Well, I've got
I was
hair
thinner.
now. What are you talking? I've got hair now.
Yeah,
Danny, you're
it's in a different
say.
place.
I
That's all.
I had no hair as a baby, and it's coming along quite nicely. Thank you.
Reverting to Norm then, Norman. No, seriously, for a moment. I mean, it's a completely different concept now, isn't it, with all these whiz-bang, fantastic special effects. I mean, are you conscious of it changing?
Now, it's just a case of the special effects should have been in place when we started this series. It was a bit like sort of cardboard cornflake packets in space, but with CG now, so computer graphics, you can get so much more technical. And
You mean that didn't really happen? Those weren't real explosions?
No, not
Basically,
at first.
we just had the cheap gig in the beginning, basically. But after we proved ourselves, then we got dressing rooms about 3 series later.
that was where the action took place.
That was where it really changed.
I mean, where does it go from here? Do you just keep doing more series of this? Have you got any plans for movies or spin-offs in any way?
But everyone does other things
Sorry, would
besides
you just let her speak for a moment?
Okay.
I don't know, we might be doing the movie, so
I think we'll be doing a movie
we're going to do a
next
movie
year.
a bit next year. Danny,
Sorry.
Yeah, please. Sorry.
we're going to do a movie a bit next year,
All right.
hopefully. So
Have you got the
get off, Danny.
for that written yet? Have you?
Stops. Yeah, I think it's all written and
Well,
ready to
Doug's
go.
in the middle of working on it now. We should
All
do
right.
the movie next year
Yeah.
and sort of go from there. If the movie's successful, we'll do a series of movies. If
All
not,
right.
we'll go
Well,
back to making TV.
all the best for the new series. I got off to a
Thank you.
successful start
Thank
last
you.
night.
Thank
Thanks
you,
very
Noel.
much indeed. Now, Style Pundit.